OGs and young gods, OGs and young gods.
I know you guys are probably asking yourselves, who gave this nigga the right to write a Bible? But if we all look past the lies of false teachers of the men that portray themselves to be the powers that be and seek the truth, our lives just as well as all that lives lives are Bible.
OGs and young gods, OGs and young gods, OGs and young gods.
No matter what man-made religion we believe in, just being true to thy Lord within ourselves will bring us peace. It's gonna be alright, cause in hell, we can't win the war between good and evil without being truthful to the powers that be.
OGs and young gods, OGs and young gods, OGs and young gods.
Hood, hierarchy, mob pad. Every single episode, man, we gonna give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I've been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet ghetto
We made so much doing that, I started taking that money throwing the concerts.
It's your boy, Project Pata. Hood hierarchy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, man, if it ain't in the hood, man, it ain't on here.
Hey, this your boy Mario Cannon, man. You rocking with Hood Hierarchy. You already know what's going down.
Team Pretty P stand up. It's a wrap. Tune in.
It's Deli Dale. And whenever I got time and I'm relaxing and I'm chilling, I don't give a damn if I'm laying in the bed with you. I'm checking out Hood Hierarchy. And it's just that simple, just that easy.
It's 7 Up, man, straight from Brooklyn. I want y'all to check my boy out, Uncle Beast, Hood Hierarchy. Get the dopest interviews, the dopest content, the dopest platform, straight from Chi-Town, man. You know what it is, man. We representing Uncle Beast, Hood Hierarchy. That's the highest of prestige. Get it? You already know. That's on game. You heard?
One was saying this the one and only HD president, Mr. Bow Bow Bow. This is Hood Hierarchy checking in. I'm signing out. HD4, bow, bow, bow.
I'm booked and I'm busy. Yeah, I'm booked and I'm busy. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm about my money and not too many. Can't get with me. Stick to my lonely. Stick to my homies. Cause I ain't friendly. Ain't no gimme. I pulled it off the mud. Before I give this to you quick, ain't no showing love. I'm booked and I'm busy.
Yeah, I'm booked. Damn so busy. Schedule paper money, run it up.
F&G shit. Shot the whole day, go. Shot the bro Trey Boogie. We sliding. Sliding in the rental, trying to run the milli up. In the southeast, Trey Boogie been a plug. Rubber bands on the blues, hella panoramic views. If you get into it with the squad, you can never lose. It's on the flow like Yellow Rider. I got your vibe on her toes like nail polish. In the city, we get respected from everybody. You about to pull up on Trey Boogie, now let's chop. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Got it wet, it's not a cut. Ain't worried about what nobody else got, cause I got it done. Me and Trey Boogie locked in, he threw a lob, I dunk. Heard the beat and sauced it up, can't nobody go hard as us. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's happening, y'all? What's happening, y'all? Hey, it's your big homie, Trey Boogie. This the Friday night chop up. Tonight we're gonna have one of those real conversations again, y'all, like we do every Friday. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, if you're on Twitch, Twitter, come on over to the YouTube. Come on over to the YouTube. Lyrics Lab, I see you. J.A., what up, man? I see you. Come on over to the YouTube. Shout Body in the house, I see you. I see you. What it do? But yeah, man, we have these conversations on Fridays, y'all. You know, we have these conversations, man. I appreciate if you're not tagged, you're not lock in, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Like I said, we're gonna have one of those real conversations again tonight, man. The kind of conversation that people feel in their chests. The kind of conversation that make people stop and really think about life. You know what I mean? Excuse my voice. And y'all seen the thumbnail, man. Tonight's topic is called pain, pressure, and purpose. Pain, pressure, and purpose. We're going to break them down, If you live long enough, you already know those three things are connected. Life has a way of putting weight on your shoulders. Sometimes slowly, sometimes all at once. Health problems, family struggles, mental battles, financial pressure. Moments where it feel like the world is closing in around you. And then in those moments, you start asking yourself, serious questions. Like, why is this happening? Why me? How much more can I take, right? But here's the thing I learned about life. Sometimes the very thing that hurts you the most is the thing that's going to shape you the most. Sometimes that pressure, that pressure you feel right now is just actually preparing you for something bigger. It's preparing you for something bigger. So tonight we're going to chop it up about pain. We're going to talk about pressure. We're going to talk about purpose. Because a lot of people are going through things right now. And they feel like they're alone. But trust me, you're not. Everybody has pain. These are, I see you, family. I see you, family. Big love. Yeah, everybody has pain, man. I see you. I see you. So let's start with something real simple. Everybody has pain, like I said. Not just people, not just some people, not just the people you talk to about it. Everybody. Everybody. The difference is, let me get that up. The difference is some people hide it better than others, right? You might see someone smiling, laughing, posting pictures online like life is perfect. But behind those closed doors, they're fighting battles nobody sees, man. Anxiety, depression, health scares, money stresses, relationship problems. Some people dealing with things so heavy They don't even know how to explain it to anyone. So they just carry it, you know, day after day, week after week, year after year. And sometimes the hardest part about pain is not the pain itself, right? It's feeling like no one understands you. No one understands what you're going through. It's feeling like you have to keep showing up for the world. Even when your heart is tired. But let me tell you something important tonight, man. Pain doesn't mean you're weak. Pain means you're human. You know? You're human. Last week I said, you know, and those that know me know I always say, behind that a person's smile, there's a lot of pain that we just don't know. We don't know what they're going through, right? Kicking it with your homies. Me and Shout Body was just talking about this the other day. You know, you don't know what that man is going through, that person is going through. Take a strong person to keep dealing with that pain and acting like nothing's wrong with you. You know, showing up. Still showing up. Still taking care of your business. True that, Shout Body. You know, but let's talk about pressure. Let's talk about pressure. Pressure is one of the most powerful forces in the world. In life. Because pressure reveals who you really are. Some people break under pressure, right? They quit. They give up. They lose themselves. But other people, they transform. Think about this, man. Think about diamonds, right? Let's think about diamonds for a second. Diamonds are created under extreme pressure, right? But here's the crazy part. So are explosions. Same pressure, different results. And life works that exact same way. You know, two people can be going through the same situation. One person collapses, the other person grows stronger. Why? Because pressure forces you to discover something inside yourself, right? That you didn't even know was there. Strength, resilience, determination. Pressure has a way of stripping away the fake stuff in life, you know? It shows you what truly matters. You know, your time, your family, your health, your purpose. Pressure changes the way you see the world. And sometimes, you know, that change is exactly what you needed. Here's where things get deep, though, right? Sometimes pain has a purpose. I know that sounds strange because, you know, when you're in the middle of suffering, it doesn't feel meaningful, right? It just feel heavy. Look at some people who help others the most in life. You know, people who talk about mental health, often battling mental depression themselves, you know, mental health issues themselves. People who help cancer patients, they're often going through it or have survived cancer, right? People who motivate others. You know, usually they went through something, you know, some of the most darkest nights of their own life. Why? Because pain teaches lessons that comfort never will. I'm going to say that again. Pain teaches lessons comfort never will. You know, pain teaches empathy. Pain teaches humility. Pain teaches strength. And when you've been through something real, you understand other people differently. You listen differently. You care differently. And sometimes the thing that almost broke you becomes the thing that give you and your life more meaning. And that's what purpose is. You know, purpose is when your story becomes bigger than just you. Your life has a way of humbling you, man. You know, you could be moving through life thinking everything is normal, you know, working, building, planning. Then something happens that make you stop. Maybe it's a health scare. Maybe it's losing someone you love. Maybe it's a moment when you realize life isn't guaranteed. You know, those moments changes your perspective. You know, you start appreciating the small things, your family, your time, your ability to wake up every day. You start realizing that life is bigger than money or status. You know, life is about impact. Life is about the way you treat others. Life is about that legacy you leave behind. And sometimes pain is the wake-up call that helps you see things clearly, you know? Purpose, pressure, pain. You know, if you're listening tonight, life been heavy lately on you. If that pressure feels overwhelming, if you're carrying pain that nobody else can see, I want you to remember something. Your story isn't over, man. The chapter you're in right now might be difficult, but it's not the end of the book. It's not the end of the book. Pain can shape you. Pressure can strengthen you. And purpose can come from places you never expected. So don't give up. Keep moving forward. Keep believing that your life still has meaning. Because sometimes the hardest seasons in life are the ones that prepare you for your greatest purpose. Remember that. Remember that. Exactly. Exactly, man. So listen, y'all. Like I said, we here for a good time, not a long time. I appreciate everybody. Hey, I see you, Momo. Again, my condolences. My condolences. My condolences. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say this one more time. You know, this chapter in your life, right, that you're going through right now might be difficult, but it's not the end of the book. Pain could shape you. Pressure could strengthen you. And purpose can come from places you never expected. Keep pushing. Keep reminding yourself that, you know, your life has meaning and you matter, and that you're not alone. You're not alone. You know, keep moving forward. Keep believing that your life still has meaning, because it's just a season you're going through. You know, but listen, man. It's been another episode of the Friday Night Chop Up. I'm your big homie Trey Boogie. We'll see you next week. And remember, no excuses. Just keep working. Keep fighting. Keep pushing. Keep living. I holla.
F&G shit. Shot the whole day, go. Shot the bro Trey Boogie. We slide. Sliding in the rental, trying to run a milli up. In the southeast, Trey Boogie been a plug. Rubber bands on the blues, hella panoramic views. If you get into it with the squad, you can never lose. It's on the flow like Yellow Rider. I got your vibe on her toes like nail polish. In the city, we get respected from everybody. You about to pull up on Trey Boogie, now let's chop. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Got it wet, it's not a cut. Ain't worried about what nobody else got, cause I got enough. Me and Trey Boogie locked in, he threw a lob, I dunk. Heard the beat and sauced it up, can't nobody go hard as us. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up.